Hi, I'm Julianne Neal with the EQUUS Film and Arts Fest, and I'm so happy to be speaking with one of our new EQUUS authors, Kathy Sheppard Jones. Kathy, welcome to the Arts Festival.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
Well, we're excited about your project. You can do so many things. And from the time that I first saw this online, I was just really excited about it. So, can you tell us, first of all, what is the project and then how you got started with it?
Absolutely. You Can Do So Many Things is a celebration of the horse and career exploration for children. And it's written for children at a very young age. And it's about diversity and of work and of love of horses and the bluegrass region here in Kentucky, which is where I'm fortunate enough to be. We follow the main character, Flynn, on a trip around central Kentucky, and she goes on an equine adventure. And the jobs that are highlighted recognize that people find jobs and careers in a lot of different ways.
Well, so there's a tie-in with the University of Kentucky with the Human Development Institute. And so how has that partnership really benefited the book, or has the book been part of that partnership?
For me, it was like the perfect storm. Everything got to come together in writing this book because I am the executive director of the Human Development Institute at the University of Kentucky. And our work centers around inclusion and opportunities for people with disabilities. And we know that students with disabilities have far worse outcomes in terms of employment than students without disabilities. And I was able to bring my love of horses and my career work with horses as well together, and wanting to really reach back and recognizing that we start thinking about careers far earlier in life. And so this is a way for young children and families and professionals, frankly, to be thinking about what's possible. And what better way to do that than through the lens of horses.
Absolutely. Well, throughout the book, children can follow along with Flynn, the main character, who, as you said, has a mobility impairment. And so Flynn is going to some of the different places around Lexington. Were these real places, real people that you're featuring? And so you really did kind of go around and talk to them before you wrote the book? How did that work?
Well, because I've had horses here for a long time, a lot of these places were kind of my own little haunts that were very special to me, and so we wanted to showcase them, and so that includes the University of Kentucky, the Kentucky Horse Park, Keeneland, Horse Sense Tack Shop, and one of the local feed mills, Hallway Feeds. So everybody was on board with being part of this even before they got to see what it would look like. And after we shared the final product with them, people were just like really excited about seeing it come together. So, and honestly, I think that's been one of the greatest rewards of the project because our state chamber of commerce has really gotten on board with this because, of course, they're a huge partner with the horse industry, and so we're talking about ways that we can use this book to provide educational opportunities, but also what the next book might look like too.
I was going to ask about that. Very good. So, what is the next book? Hey, can you tell us, or is it a secret?
Well, I feel like we did a lot in the first book. We're introduced to lots of different breeds of horses, which also I thought was important. But lots of careers, but there were many that weren't featured. So we thought, well, Flynn's got more to do. So I'll kind of leave it there right now.
Okay,
But
good. So, I just wanted to make sure Flynn is still going to be part of the mix. So, yes.
Flynn is feeling, I think, pretty empowered right now. So she's got more to see and explore. So she is not done. But I think that also speaks so strongly to our illustrator, Brittany Granville, the work of the images that she created. I mean, I'm just still amazed and enthralled when I look at this. So it's just, I think it's just beautiful.
Well, it is beautiful. And I just love Flynn. She's beautiful herself. And of course, we love the horses. And I did read where you had said this was like your love letter to Lexington. And I think that's pretty special. So you've made this available actually online as an accessible online PDF. And people could also purchase it. Where would they go to find out more about the project or to purchase the book?
The best place to start is going to be at the website for HDI, which is hdi.uky.edu, and then /EC book. That stands for Early Childhood Book. And the book is also going to be available in Spanish, and it's accessible for screen readers. And, we want it to be accessible and available for kids and for families, recognizing that people have different accessibility needs and they like to interact in different ways with materials. So we've also got an audio as well, and all of that's free. That was the whole point of the project. It wasn't about selling books, it was about making it available to people. And we've given away 700 hardcover books to childcare providers all around the state. We had a small grant to be able to do so. And I have a mobility impairment myself, so I've used a wheelchair all my life. And, we know that sometimes it's really hard. If you can't see it, how can you be it?
Right.
We wanted kids to be able to see themselves in this book.
That's awesome. Well, you've definitely done that. So thank you. Congratulations on the whole project. And thank you for sharing it with us. I think it's so special. So, and we look forward to the next steps for you and for whatever Flynn has in store.
Thank you so much, Julie. It's been great talking with you.
You too.